My name's Ryan Murphy. For 28 days, I jumped on Amtrak and traveled around the United States. I saw everything from watery swamps to great plains to majestic rocky mountains to concrete jungles to roaring rivers. Tag along with me as we journey through 29 states in 28 days. What I found was completely different than what I expected. Maybe you could learn a thing or two along the way. Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. This is the place that I got to stay the longest, and it was well worth it. Being that it was my first time there, I was blown away.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Each of those stars represents 1,000 Americans that died in World War II.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. The men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Now we head to Ford's Theater, where one of our greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln, was assassinated. Lincoln was president at the most trying time in our nation's history since the Revolutionary War. Somehow, he was able to end slavery, the Civil War, and bring the country back together. But the price he paid for it was his life. He was killed on April 15th, 1865 by John Wilkes Booth. He actually didn't die in Ford's Theater. He was brought to the Peterson House across the street and able to hold out until the following morning.
Yeah, I just looked around and he was gone.
That's the bed that he died in. If it wasn't for Abraham Lincoln, our country would look a lot differently than it does today, if it would even be around at all. Remember, it didn't come easy for him. He was a failed business owner, he had his first wife die, had a nervous breakdown, and lost 8 elections. But he never gave up. I think we're all grateful that he didn't. We should learn something from him. If you have a dream or passion, Follow it and don't let anyone stand in your way. You just might end up saving the country. Next, we head to our country's most hallowed ground, Arlington National Cemetery. You read about it in history books and see it on TV, but it's not until you're there walking around do you realize what the true cost of freedom is. It definitely ain't free. Thousands upon thousands of headstones, each marking a hero.
I'm just trying to be a father, raise a daughter and a son, be a lover to their mother, everything to everyone.
On some of the headstones, you'll see that people left coins. A penny means you visited, a nickel means you trained in boot camp together, a dime means you served with them, and a quarter means you were there when they were killed.
To my boots. I don't do it for the money, there's bills that I can't pay. I don't do it for the glory, I just do it anyway. Providing for our futures, my responsibility. Yeah, I'm real good under pressure, being all that I can be. I can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong. I just work straight through the holidays, sometimes all night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't wanna die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front lines, sleep in peace tonight. American soldier, I'm an American soldier.
This is Audie Murphy. We share a last name, but there's no relation. He's the United States' most decorated soldier. All of his awards couldn't fit on his headstone. After Pearl Harbor, his sister helped him fake documents to say he was older. Some people say that Marvel's superhero Captain America was actually inspired by him. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Guarded by the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, 24/7, 365, one of the most impressive things that I saw was the changing of the guard ceremony. Perfection at its finest. I will link a full video of the ceremony in the description if you want to check it out.
Sleep in peace tonight, American soldier. I'm an American, an American, an American soldier.
The White House. There's not much you can say but just wow. Pictures and TV don't do it justice. The symbol of freedom and democracy. The last place we head is Capitol Hill, holding both houses of Congress. This is where laws are made.
But get out.
That's it for Washington, D.C. Now on to the ATL.
Across the nation.